Good morning, brothers and sisters of Local 2627. It's Monday, the 27th of September, and it's raining outside. And this is what's been happening. Health insurance for children, for your children, up to the age of 26. Now, you know this is under the Obamacare, what they're referring to as Obamacare. This will not take effect for our members until July of 2011 because we have to wait for our current contracts to expire with our current healthcare providers before they go in effect. But it will go in effect then. There will also be an additional health that you can buy up to cover your children up to the age of 29. Now, of course, there will be literature and there will be forms, notification by mail through DC 37. It will probably also be on the DC 37 website, and we will also keep you aware of what's going on concerning this if there's any changes. I'd like to also remind people, if you have a hearing, notify the office as soon as possible. Notify us, let us know that the hearing, send us a copy of the documentation requesting the hearing, because we need time to talk to you and we need time to schedule a meeting with management. We have to make sure we have somebody available. And speaking about that, let me just read to you Weingarten, remind people of the Weingarten rights. Now, we're going to make sure that this Weingarten rights are easy for somebody to find on our website. So if you want to print it off and keep a copy of this, if you receive business cards from any member of this local, any office of this local, the business cards have the Weingarten rights on it. You have the right to demand the presence of a union representative whenever an agent of management summons you to an investigation which you reasonably believe could result in a disciplinary action against you. If you are denied the opportunity to have a union representative present, any information obtained will be excluded from any later disciplinary hearing. But you must demand the presence of a union representative. Now, this is what should be read to the representative, unless you this is what should be read to management. If this discussion could in any way lead to my being disciplined or terminated, I respectfully request that my union representative, officer, or steward be present at this meeting. Without representation, I choose not to participate in this discussion. And at this point, the management should follow the rules and should grant you the termination of that hearing at that date, and will be scheduled for another date when somebody from the union is there to stand there with you. HPD is having layoffs. Now, I'm not saying any members in 2627 are getting laid off. I'm not going there with that. I'm just saying in general, just to explain to you how grimy they can be in their policy. Not until the agency has had a chance to sit down with the Office of Labor Relations and the unions should they be passing out layoff notifications to members. And this is what HPD is doing. We want to remind you that you should not know anything about layoffs before the union has spoken to the agency and OLR. And this is one of the things that I've been talking about, that we need to try to work against the city in stopping this practice. Now, in a case in particular with our local, they will try to do this. They will even try to notify you a couple of days before you're going to be laid off. And in some cases, it's been the same day, because they say that because of the IT titles, if they notify members they're going to be laid off, that they will do something to their systems. Well, you know, that's all nonsense, regardless of the fact they're not following the right protocol. And if anything like this is happening at your site, where somebody's mentioning that people are going to be getting laid off, or you're getting laid off notices, we want to know about this, because we should know first before you know. Good and welfare. We have one person that we should mention. One of our council reps, John Ng, will be out for about a month. He's in the hospital. We're hoping him a speedy recovery. If you have any issues, any hearings coming up, or any disciplinaries or out of title type items coming up, and John has been working on it for you, you should notify this office, and we will follow up for you, and we will do what we need to do to make sure that you are completely covered. To mention Italian Heritage again, Italian Heritage is coming up on the 16th of October, and the local still is participating with the members. As far as a ticket costs $85. The local will spot half the price of the ticket for you, which would be $42.50. And we would like to have this taken care of by October 4th, which is the next time we have our executive board meeting. We would like to write the DC 37 Italian Heritage Committee a check. Right now we have a table and a half full, so we still have a couple more seats if anybody's interested in participating. Until next Monday, in solidarity, this is Robert Ajayi, and I hope everybody has a pleasant and a wonderful week. Thank you very much.